And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian, and there you are, and here I am. And today, on MMOnday, we'll be continuing in Lord of the Rings Online. As soon as I get my headset on my head. There we go. I hope everyone's having a great day today. I am. Just had a little bit of a nap. Partner got her back fixed, so she's feeling good. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to do some adventuring today. As soon as I get everything set up here. All right. Yes, I know. All right, here we go. Let's get into the game. There we go. So, we are just at the end of last session. We had a meeting with the Lady Galadriel, and we looked into her magic mirror one more time. And definitely found out a few things that were going on. Excuse me. So now we're going to take the knowledge that we have from that, and we are going to help the Lothlorians deal with their elven problems. We deal with their orc problems. They're elves. What am I saying? Deal with their orc problems. But I wanted to show you guys something here real quick. I've recently been working on my on the kin house. I threw up an elven pavilion over here, and then I added all these: a Gondorian oven, forge, workbench, and study right out here in the open, as well as a supplier horn right here. So everybody in my guild, or anybody else for that matter, who wants to just come by and work on their trade skills, has everything they need to do so right here. And we're here at 4 Brookbank Street, which is right near, literally right across from the main center of Appledell. There's a VIP rewards person, right there's the stables, right there's the tasks. Everything is within close proximity, and you can even see the guild house and the pavilion and our frosty windmill all from here. Well, while I'm here, let me go ahead and grab
Will you give me a moment of
the
your time,
reward
friend?
real quick. The subscribers jug.
What can I do for you?
And get that set up where it belongs. It's a very important thing also. It gives you a buff. And what this buff does is it speeds up crafting time and prevents item wear for 2 weeks. And also, because every day is a Hobbit's birthday, we're the one who gets the presents. So today is a silver present. So let's see what silver present we get. Let's see what silver present we get. 100 Virtue XP and a scroll of max morale and power for 6 hours. Well, that sounds good to me. I'm happy with that. All right, so we are currently working on Book 7, Chapter 1. And is called The Hill of Seren Amroth. And we need to head there. It's located in the center of Lothlorian, far to the northeast of Talan Haldir and east of Ichad Andestel. So we'll go ahead and take our port to Karas Galadron, which I get because I am an elf, and I had to use one of my I'll show you where I put that real quick, but you actually have to choose that. Excuse me. But yes, if you go here to your traits panel, and it is one of my racial traits, because you can choose 5 of them, and one of them that I chose is the travel to Kalas Galadron, so that I can port here very easily. So let's see where we need to go next. Looks like we're heading north of here. So we'll go around the city and to the north near Seren Amroth. Right there. Alright. So let me go ahead and let me get buffed up real quick too while I'm here. There we go. I didn't realize I had 17 adamant. I may have to use some of those up off camera and build up some more supplies. There we go. And let's get on my horse. And let's go ahead and head to the first quest site. Now, also in that general area, I do believe, yes, at Sarah Amroth, is also where the skirmish camp is in Lothlorian. So if you're working on the Ill Omens event, that's the place where you can pick up your Ill Omens quests. You can turn in your Ill Omens quests. Also a place where you can spend any skirmish marks and skirmish medallions that you may possess. Feels good to be in the Golden Wood. Feels good to be out of Moria, too. I mean, I like it. It didn't bother me being underground, but it's nice to be out here again. And you know me, I'm always on the lookout for tree scraping Tusker. I think I can take him out safely. Yep. Always on the lookout for mobs that I can take out, because there are some mobs that they do not allow you to kill. I would rather avoid those if I can. Because I am working on deeds here in Lothlorian, and one of them is to kill assorted beasts. Let's see, now where do we go from here? Okay, we're heading the right direction. Okay, which way from here? Oh, actually, I need to head north. And there's a stable master there at Sam Ramroth that I need to get, so we'll head there first. I think the other one is for probably a chapter about elves. Actually, I can remove this one because that's just a deep inside Moria quest. And we'll be going back into Moria. A lot of the Lothlorian stuff you will find will take you in and out of Moria. There it is. And there's the one person I need to speak to. But we'll go ahead and go down here first off and grab the stable master.
Greetings to you.
And then we'll come up here and we'll talk to Milwyn and we'll continue. We'll start Book 7, Chapter 1.
Welcome to Cairn Amroth. Few only have had the joy of seeing this place.
Its beauty a remnant only of its majesty it once held. For on this mound Amroth, Lord of Lothlorian, built his house, and in the days before his love was lost, and he himself vanished from Middle-earth. It is said that when the south wind blows upon the hill, if you listen to the sound of the gulls, you might still hear Amroth calling for his lost love Nimrodel, but she never came back. Milwyn pauses a moment. With a light laugh, she recovers herself. Do not look sad. Sarah Amroth should be a reminder of happier days. Walk upon the grass and be joyful. Your sorrows will not follow you here.
A moment, friend, before you go.
Chapter 2, Ring-Bearer's Respite. Before you go, you should know that you are not the only visitors come to Lauren in these recent days. In fact, I understand that you are known to these guests, and that they will be pleased to see you. The hobbit Frodo Baggins is resting with some members of his company on the crest of the hill. I do not know what errand has brought them to the Golden Wood, or if you have been entrusted with knowledge of it, but I am sure he will be pleased to see you. My dear Mr. Frodo Baggins. We will go up and say hello to Mr. Baggins. I'm sure he is enjoying his respite from his travels. And there he is right there. And Mr. Gamgee. Oh no, I'm experiencing dread, and a lot of it. I think we know who's probably summoning that dread. But let us talk to Mr. Baggins.
We have come such a long way, haven't we?
When Millen told me another traveler from over the mountains had come to Lothlorian, I had no idea it would be you. We've come such a long way, haven't we? There's still a long way to go, but here in Lothlorian I have found it difficult to worry too much about the road ahead. You'll have to tell Sam and me what had happened since we parted, my friend. It feels like a lifetime has passed since leaving Rivendell, and several at least since I last saw Bag End. But Sam does not seem as surprised to see you as I am. You haven't become the chief conspirator of another conspiracy, have you, Sam? Oh, Mr. Gamgee.
Hello there.
Hello there. Me, a conspirator? And it's not like that at all, Mr. Frodo, and you know I'm not cut out for keeping of secrets despite your teasing. It's just that so many queer things have happened to us already, and this place being so elvish and all, I'd just about given up being surprised when something out of the ordinary happens. And here comes Shintranstra out of the woods, right enough. You should find Mr. Merry somewhere around this hill, and I know he'll be pleased as anything to see you. He's taking on one of his walks, and might be resting in a private garden nearby. Oh, I wonder where Mr. Meriadoc is. Looks like he's over this way. Well, it's good to see that Frodo and Samwise are doing well, but the journey has not taken too much out of them. Oh, the other thing over here, by the way, is the reflecting pool. There's a reflecting pool in every zone that has instances. And you can turn around, and if you want to redo the instances for either better rewards, or if you need them for deeds and such, you can redo the instances at the reflecting pool. I don't believe I have any I can do right now. Ah, there is one. We'll travel later. Okay, so let's hear what Mr. Meriadoc Brandybuck has to say.
I did not think to run into you here. I can tell you that.
Well, hello there. What a delight to see you again. Pippin is around here somewhere, taking a nap, I believe. No, I wouldn't wake him. We all have plenty of time to catch up, I imagine. Lothlorian is so peaceful, it's hard to remember how hard our road will be, and has been. I wonder if you might track down Boromir. He doesn't seem to be having a good time here as the rest of us. I think he's impatient to get going again, but maybe seeing you again will cheer him up. I last saw him on the northwest outskirts of the great clearing for which Sereth Anroth rises. Okay. So we'll go ahead and check with Boromir, make sure he's okay. Mr. Glowering Glum. We'll go ahead and ride a horse. And also, I've been working off camera on a bunch of deedings. I've got a good chunk of the Slayer quests all done now for most of Eriador that we've gotten so far. I still have a few places I need to cover, but I have most of them done now. So that's a whole bunch of extra LOTRO points and deeds that I've completed and so forth. So I still play off camera, but I try to do most of the main questing while I'm here. And there's Mr. Glumgus.
It is most strange to see you here. Has Eriador been made safe already?
Boromir sighs and squares his shoulders again. I am sorry. My words were born of frustration, not of dislike. Every hour we spend in idleness here is an hour during which the shadow draws closer to my city. I've seen little of Aragorn and even less of Gimli. Even now, he's off at Legolas atop one of the trees at the crest of the hill of Seren Amroth. Speak to him and see for yourself. Alright. I know Mr. Glumgus. He's not very happy. He's more worried about saving his city, which I can understand. I don't blame him for that. But while he is a hardy warrior, these hobbits are not, and they deserve the rest. But it'll be good to see Legolas again too. There we go. Oh, those are questers. Ah, he must be upstairs. At least I think he is. Ah, yep. Gimli and Legolas.
By Durin's beard, I did not expect to see you again so soon.
I am glad to be surprised. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorian and the majesty of these trees, so like to stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains. It fills this dwarf with amazement. But even in a land of marvels, its lady is the greatest of them all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground. If you ask me, the trees are best admired from below, rather than up among their branches.
We are just about to search for more patrolling orcs. Why not come with us?
Chapter 3, Sons of Leaf and Stone. Legolas and I were just about to take another walk among the trees of Lothlorian in search of patrolling orcs. Why don't you come with us? What do you think, Legolas? Is there room in our party for a third? Surely Enchanter will enjoy seeing the beauty of the wood, and the possibility of hewing an orc or three will only sweeten the appeal of such a tour. No, I'm definitely into that. I'm always up for hewing a few orcs tither and yon. Hey, Billy, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, man.
I would be delighted if you were to join us.
The beauty of Lothlorian is best when shared, though we must all remain alert, even while walking among the trees of Lorien. For the orcs of Moria have come down into Nandahirian and are able to sneak past the borders on occasion. Let me know when you are ready to go. Oh, I am most ready to go, my friend.
Are you ready to go?
It will be my pleasure to walk the woods with both you and Gimli, and we will search too for orcs that may have slipped past the bounds.
Though the memory be now dim, of old, elves and dwarves were close in friendship. Legolas of Mirkwood and Gimli the dwarf, through shared hardship, have rekindled the old bonds. Even now they look for orcs to slay beneath the eaves of Lothlorien.
Cool. Alright. So let's talk to Legolas here.
How can I be of service?
Are you ready? It is possible that no further orcs have crept beyond the borders, but if any have, we must be prepared to do battle. Come then. I will show you the way. This way, my friends. I've been told of the beauty of Lorien since childhood, but songs could not do these woods justice. I too have heard tales, but they were not of the same sort, Legolas. Old friends. Well, I don't see anything, and the eyes of dwarves are... Whoa. That, right there. How about that dead orc? Corpse of orc pursuer. Save some for the rest of us. Of course, Gimli would cry that. You and Enchanter will have your chance, Gimli. This orc was just a scout. Here they come. Good. Oh shit. Oh, I've already reached Orc's lair in Lothlorian. Let us press on. There may be remnants of the troops still within the woods. It saddens me to see even these few orcs within the Golden Wood. My axe delights of it, but this dwarf is saddened for your sake and the sake of the lady. What say you, Gimli? Do your dwarf eyes detect more orcs nearby? Aye, there be orcs close, but it's my nose that tells me so. And here come some of our foul-smelling foes. Ooh. That is... Ooh. Your words do not suit you, friend Gladder. If you have gone so long without learning the meaning of courtesy, my axe can be a willing teacher. Too many dwarves have come to Lothlorian in recent days. Another has come to the borders, Enchantra, and is asking for you. Another dwarf? Could that be Spalvi? Could he have come out of... Out of respect for you, and as courtesy for the good you have done for us, I've been told to find you and send you to the eaves of the wood. A stranger has arrived on the borders. In these unusual times, such a visit to Lothlorian is seen only once. This stranger is a dwarf, and he is asking for you. Interesting. Then let us go find him. What dwarf could willingly come to this place where hospitality to guests is unknown? Do not take it to heart, Gimli. Neither of our kindreds have been friendly for some time. He is welcome to come to Khazad-dûm if it pleases him. I will tie his blindfold myself. Bosi. What does Bosi want? Gimli? Glóran's son? That's not Bosi, is it? You are a long way from the Iron Hills, Bosi. What does Bosi want with me? Things are not going well for the Iron Garrison in Khazad-dûm, Shujantra. Mazog still rules much of the deeps, and many of the levels of his stronghold from Zabak-Cathal had many good dwarves that fallen to his forces. Some, like my own son Bori, are still captives or worse. I cannot bear to think what torments they must suffer behind the walls of Zabak-Cathal. Still, the dwarves of the Iron Garrison struggle to reclaim the hidden caverns, but for every beauty that is on earth, two evils seem to spring forth from the depths. I have come to enlist the help of the ruler of these elf woods. If Celeborn of Lothlorian wishes to reap the benefits of friendship with the dwarves, he must reciprocate in kind. You are trusted by these elves. Tell this warden, this sentry, of our plight. Perhaps they will listen to you. Okay, I will do that. We will bring this dwarf to speak with Celeborn, but you will be held responsible for him. You will be accountable for any and all of his actions while he remains within the Golden Wood. Come with us. Interesting. Oh, and I completed the orc deed, but I also reached virtue cap. I kind of need to change my virtues around. Oh wow, where am I going to put points? Empathy? I'd rather go offense, so we'll go wisdom now. And that granted me 10 more LOTRO points. So let's see what Bosi has to say now. For the sake of the Iron Garrison, I have put up with the indignity of being blindfolded during the passage here. But my people could teach the elves of this place something of courtesy were they to visit Khazad-dûm. Let us see now if ill manners of your cousins here spring from their master. Such indignities will be forgiven if Celeborn will help the Iron Garrison. Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel are most gracious. They will listen to your request. But will they do more than listen, I wonder? It is said the Lady of these woods wields a terrible power and is no friend to dwarves. Said by those who know little or nothing about the Lady Galadriel Bori. Her power lies in wisdom and in kindness, even for those who mistrust her. This way, please. Welcome to Lothlorian, Bori of the Iron Garrison. I am at your service, Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel of Lothlorian. If you know of the Iron Garrison, you must know of the troubles that have befallen us. I know that one who enters Moria should expect to find troubles within it. I should be surprised to learn this was not the case. Would you say the same if it were your own home that needed reclaiming? Was the danger that came to my home of my own making? Can you hear a woman's voice? Ooh, must resent as we become elven dwarves of peace. I thought the elves of Lothor would be more courteous to their neighbors, but I see now that I was wrong, and you are content to live in seclusion until all else is destroyed. Perhaps you should tell us what hardships the Iron Garrison faces within Moria, Bori. Yes, well, so I shall. Sir Chandra has been a great help to us in the mines. We have won several battles against the orcs, but always they return, and in greater numbers. Our miners work to unearth new passages, but nameless creatures lurk within the most promising. And now my son Bori has been captured by Mazog and snared by the sorcerer Gorathiel. Poor Bori, he was a good lad when I knew him. Gorathiel is known to me. I did not know he had left Mirkwood. I will send a number of Galadriel to aid your people in their efforts. The times are too dark for the friendship of our peoples to remain lapsed. Come here, Sir Chandra, and you too, Gimli. My lord's decision affects both of you as well. The Lord of Galadriel has much wisdom, and it is wished that the dwarves not face the darkness of Khazad-dûm unaided. So it will be, and you too shall stand against whatever evils lie now beneath the mountains, Enchantra, if this is your wish. It is. It is time for you to leave, young one. There is much to be done.
I would have the mines restored, but my road lies with Frodo.
I wish I could help the Iron Garrison with their efforts in Khazad-dûm. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have them restored, and the Iron Garrison will need able-bodied dwarves if that is to happen. But I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see this errand through before I return to the mines. The need for the Iron Garrison is great, but Glórin's son does not turn aside for one charge to begin another. Gimli's brow furrows, and then his eyes light with wonderment. I am struck by the thought, Enchantra, that Bori's tidings may not have been unknown to the Lady Galadriel. At my first meeting with her, it seemed as she'd offered a choice between continuing the quest and leaving it to others. And here arrives just such a pointed decision. Oh, we'll be taking the Blade of Unity. I do not need a new bow. What do I need? Ooh, 29.9, yeah. Well, actually, I don't even need this either. 30 agility? Eh. I guess I'm just going to take the runes. So we're going to take a look at the Blade of Unity. Ooh. That actually looks kind of nice. Oh, why do you give me these hard choices? I don't need the runes. We'll grab the blade. I'll grab the blade and put it in my costuming. So we'll grab the blade. So what does the bow look like? Nah, I still like this bow. This bow looks much cooler to me. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the blade.
I have made my decision.
That is my decision. I will then abandon the quest for which I have been charged. I hope you will give Balsti and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid I would have provided if I were there. When the errand of the company is finished, I hope to return to reclaimed Moria, and your efforts will help make that possible. Balsti said he would return to the Chamber of the Crossroads near Thurin's Way in Moria. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I cannot now return and my fervent good wishes for his success. Ugh. Oh, and you'll see these barters. I wonder, I don't know how many... Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of stuff to barter with right now. I still need more leaves.
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lothlorian.
And here's the other thing to remember. You can turn 15 silver leaves into a gold leaf, and you can get 1 silver branch. Or is it 3? 3 gold leaves for 1 silver branch? That doesn't sound right. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Alright. So I need to head back to the Chamber of the Crossroads. Luckily, I have a port for that. Otherwise, it would be a very long one-way journey. One of the benefits of being a hunter. I didn't think I was going to be gone from this that quickly.
These are my first dealings with Celeborn of Lorien. I do not know what to make of him.
Chapter 4. A Tense Alliance. Welcome back to Khazad-dû. I am disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I am sure he had his own reasons. His father Glóin had been long a close friend of my father and Borgir's father, and Gimli surely retains the honor of his forebears. Celeborn of Lothlorian has sent a number of elves to help us, and while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all the troubles, both present and past. But you have not done so. Perhaps I expected more of your kind to be as you are, fair-minded and even-tempered, like a dwarf. They have established a camp with one of my dwarves, Ovar Bellhammer, in a newly excavated passage of Durin's Way, Buzun Gahar. It is located in the very southeastern corner of Thrazak Bazan, in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. You'll find Thrazak Bazan to the northeast of this chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there and lend Ovar your aid. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to the stable master.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
We'll go ahead and head to Thrazak Bazar. And I know I'm probably poor Mr. Tolkien is turning in his grave at how bad I'm butchering all this stuff. And let's see, where do we need to go from here? Oh, we need to go south. Okay. Already taking care of that one. Okay. And which way do I need to go from here? Over there. Ah, here we are. Well, this is a nice little cave. And some frogs nearby. Kind of nice. Okay. But there's Orvar Bellhammer.
This cavern was recently unearthed, and the gardens here still thrive.
You have been sent by Bori. Of you at least I have heard. These other elves have been sent by Celeborn for the purpose of helping drive the evil out of Khazad-dûm. What have they done so far? Nothing, save casting blame and insults about. This cavern, Buzun Gahar, was found shortly after you departed, and many of my folk were impressed by the state of it. The gardens still thrive. At least appear they do. Something rots and corrupts the plant life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in clearing the cave of danger, instead the rest of your folk speak often of digging too deeply and disturbing things left best undisturbed. This is the best Celeborn has to offer. I'd rather he kept them to your woods and left the mines to my people. You talk to Corinthil, Thumbtrantra, and see if I'm wrong. You'll see I am not.
Some evil lives at the bottom of Buzungar, and it corrupts the gardens here.
Listen to me, for this Ovar will not listen to reason. Some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern, and this place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. But this is always the way of dwarves. Why must they always dig into places they were not meant to go? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone, and all have come to the surface to lay waste to the homes of our people?
What has drawn the Globsnaga to this cavern?
Chapter 5, The Wilting Rot. If Ovar will not listen to reason and collapse the only entrance to this passage, stealing the corruption within, we must find its source and destroy it. Speak with Infleg about finding the source and dealing with it. We have seen Globsnaga orbs deeper within Buzun Gahar, and fear that they will soon climb up to this place. Have they been corrupted by the wilting rot, or is there some other cause of their affliction? These questions are secondary to the most important matter, that they be defeated before they can do us any harm. Destroy them as you undertake Nymphleg's scheme for cleansing the source of the wilting rot. And we'll talk to Nymphleg.
The rot that pervades Buzungar is not of the natural world.
And that gives us the duty of removing it. If Ovar will not listen to our advice and seal the passage, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into wider Moria and becomes a much greater threat. I believe I have the means to do this. This barrel will catch pure light, even at its most dim, and reflect it upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on a stone in the deepest area of Buzun Gahar, it will be like a beacon to the evil of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies behind the wilting rot in agony. At that time you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the barrel, or its effects will not serve to weaken the master of the rot, whatever it may be. So it looks like I'm to dive deeper into the cave and destroy the rot myself. And there's also a D for hitting the Globsnaga anyway, so I'm happy with that. And right there's the D for 100 Globsnaga in Moria. Let's see, Globsnaga Slayer. Where is it? There it is. 5 LOTRO points, a title, and some reputation. And the next deed is for 200 of them, I do believe. Yep, 200 of them. Do I have... No, I don't have it. Okay. I had been running around deeding for a while, so I had some Slayer accelerators, but I'm currently not running one right now. I'm not ready to go down there quite yet. I think it's going to take me back to the main cave, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to go this way. I think this is the way I just came, isn't it? Yep. So we'll go over this way. Okay, maybe that is the way I have to go. All right, I guess we're going to take it. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. All right, well, there's that. Look at the map real quick. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to drop down. I've cleared out everything else I can, so... Right. So far, so good. Wow. Look at this. That's the end of that passageway. Let's go to the other side and take care of those orcs. It looks like there's some... maybe some over here, too. Or maybe not. Okay, so let's go down the middle. Without falling, please. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's good. Like I said, I didn't really want to fall down, so. So let's go ahead and come out of the caves here. There's probably a few more we can take care of while we're here. Like that one right there. Hey, you know me, I'm always looking for I don't have any problem taking care of an orc. Alright, so how the heck am I supposed to get out of here? And like I said, I don't mind taking out some of these extra Globsnaga, but I'd like to actually get on with the quest. Unfortunately, yes, I can be directionally challenged at times. And no, my goal is to not try to complete a deed while I'm down here, but like I said, it is not my deed to complete it. So you know what we're going to do? I think we're just going to go ahead and port out and not try to navigate this anymore. We'll just head to the 21st hall. Actually, we'll head back to the chamber. Yeah, head back to the 21st hall and we'll go from there. Directionally challenged, right here. I will take a minute, though, to go through my inventory, because it is starting to get full. And one of the things that I've done is I can do that. Because I've been deeding, so I've been turning off the automatic gather function on a lot of my... We'll go ahead and add the blade. And we'll just throw it in my inventory for right now. Let's see, those are runes, we'll use those. Those are runes, we'll use those. That's a tracery, we'll throw that into storage. That's a cook, get that to my cook. And those are runes. There we go. And that's how fast it took me to clear my inventory out.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Can I not get there from here? Alright, so I guess we'll go to the Chamber of the Crossroads if I can. We'll figure it out. We still actually have a couple of months left of Moria. According to the posts that were on the board and from what Cordovan has said, it looks like that we'll still be in Moria and Lothlorian for about another month or two, at least.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
So there's plenty of time. I'm up to book 7, chapter 5, and I think there's like 12 books in the epic quest. Yeah, book 7, 8, and 9. So I'm on book 7 now. Oh, Moravale. She's a little far from home. And there we go.
Growaloon the Kyrog is defeated, but others of his kind may appear.
We are fortunate that Growl on the Karog is diminished, as he already was, could be weakened further by the light of the barrel you used to draw him forth. No longer will his presence scar the gardens of Buzun Gahar, or spread out into wider Moria. I worry that more and stronger of his kind may lurk in the deep places. There's little enough we can do if that is true. I am delighted to have helped you fight the source of this rot. Maybe the dwarves have learned a lesson in this. Just curious, how did they look? Actually, the boots look kind of nice if you look at them. Actually, add kind of a nice flare. So we'll go ahead and grab the boots and we'll throw them on. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll go ahead real quick. Cosmetic outfits, 2. We'll add the boots of the Galadra. And then we'll go ahead and add the Blade of Unity. There we go. There we go. Look a little bit better now.
It will be some time before these gardens recover, but recover they will.
You have done well, and I am pleased that you have helped save the dwarves from their own hard-headed determination to delve even where they should not. That seems to be the lot of the elves in Middle-earth, does it not? A dwarf of the Iron Garrison came to speak with Orvar while you were in the depths. I believe he had a message for you.
That was no great task for you, was it? These elves worry for nothing.
Why must your people worry so greatly about sealing away Buzun Gahar, when you so ably defeated Gauram the Karog? And now this passage can be of great benefit to the dwarves.
Broin has not been the same since he was returned to us.
Chapter 6. hewers of stone. The messenger sent by Broen was very clear that we should deal first with the corruption within Buzun Gahar. Yet once that was done, his master desired greatly to visit him again on the peaceful path, located in the mustering hall east of Sunuldum, west of the stone hall, here along Durin's way. The entrance to the peaceful path is northeast of the Buzun Gazar. If you allow me this, Enchanter, I must tell you that Broen has not been the same since you returned him to us. It's no fault of his own, for he endured much in the watery den of the Watcher. Curse its name. But the son of Brogir may now be a little touched in the head. And then to lose his cousin Bori to the forces of Mazog cannot be helped. Treat him kindly and with patience. But the request he makes of you seem a little peculiar. You will at least know the cause. Well, I kind of had a feeling after the rescuing him from the clutches of the Watcher that he would not be the same. I mean, let's be honest, that was probably a very, very trying time for him. I mean, it would be trying time for me, too, and I'm not even much of a warrior personally. So let's see what sort of trouble we can get into here. Well, there's a rich Kazad's current closet right nearby. And there's the peaceful path right up there. Alright. Let's go see how Brian is. Hopefully he's okay.
Buzengar is safe, but what of Bori? My cousin remains still a captive of Mazog.
My messenger returned from Buzungahar with news that you were in the depths trying to end the corruption that was found in that passage. I see that you were successful. Brian seems to say something else, but decides against it. After an uncomfortable pause, he begins again, and this time the words come in a torrent. I cannot understand why we waste so much effort on the insignificant task while my cousin Bori languishes in the dungeons of Mazog. Why still do my father's dwarves mine while Bori is held? He may not still live, but if he does, just as I endured the watery den of the Watcher, could it not be that every hour we waste brings him closer to death at the hands of the orcs? And still, no one does nothing. Boron takes a long breath, making an effort to calm himself. My father has asked me to search for records of the mine nodes in Khazad-dûm, but I cannot bring myself to do such useless work. If you will do it in my place, I continue to try to think of some way to help Bori. Look for these records in any of the old archives in the Great Delving, the Chambers of Wisdom, Knowledge, or Deep Thought, or in Khatub Zahar. So he's going to give me the busy work. Okay. I don't know if I have the Great Delving still. No, I don't. But I can get to the Great Delving from the 21st Watch, or 21st Hall, so we'll head there.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dolphin view.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
So we'll go ahead and see if we can find those for Bosi. Hopefully he'll have some idea what we can do for Browen. But we'll head north first. I think I still need Gridbigs for... Yep, I'm almost there. I only need about 50 something left. And they may be great, but they still do add to deeds. Trust me, I've been working on such low-level deeds for a while. It's actually been kind of fun just laying waste to everything I can find. Oh, I passed one of the places I needed to go. Okay, I'm near the Chamber of Knowledge. Where is it? There it is. You found mining records, but they contain some curious information. Silver time, 2 and 20 of the west side, middling. Silver time, 6 over, piling on the west side, rich. Commission for work on Hadad Dum expired, 3rd June. Record sent to Kadar Zaram, Harzgesund, concerning lapse of rights in the exercise of construction for the arches. Melkov stone carver commissioned for detailed work on rear wall of Rushamadul during night time for completion of Zurnathruk. Special instructions withheld by order of Durin. Interesting. That's probably the point, the special instructions. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the peaceful path.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
I thought I could get there. I thought I could get there from here, but now I've got to go back to the. Got to go back to Chamber of the Crossroads.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I think I'm still working on... No, I did get the Moravils. I did do Moravil stuff. Okay, that's fine. I know I did those, but they're fun to kill. And every kill of mobs gets you closer and closer to the end of the legendary item track. And that's always been my goal. I'm about halfway through the track right now, so...
Yes, the mining record's fine. Wait, what is this?
You have returned with the mining records? My father will be pleased even if I am not. Why must we waste so much time on meaningless tasks? Is this when my cousin remains a prisoner of Mazog? Borin takes the mighty records from you with a sigh, but as he reads, his eyes widen and his face brightens. Do you understand what you've just found? These are not simple mighty records at all. These pages may hold the key to rescuing my cousin Bori. Listen to this. Melkov Stonecarver commissioned for detailed work on rear wall of Rustumanril during night time for completion of Zorthruk. Special instructions withheld by the Order of Durin. The word Rustumanril drew my attention, for that is the name of the throne of Durin, the very throne that Mazog has claimed for himself. To then see the name Zorthruk, or Secret Road. Could it be that this dwarf, this Melkov Stonecarver, was tasked with creating a secret passage out of Durin's throne room for the king to use in the event of danger? If this passage is repeated, it might be used to gain access to Mazog. It might be used to rescue my cousin Bori.
You must search the workshop for plans. I will stay behind. There is too much to do.
Chapter 7, The Lost Workshop. Melkov Stonecarver was renowned for much of his work, though I have never heard of this secret road. Its inclusion in these records may have well been an oversight by the scribe of Durin's day. We may have given us what we need to wrest my cousin from the grasp of Mazog's forces. Mazog has entrusted himself in the great fortress of Zabagathal, surrounding himself with orc warriors. But if a secret escape passage was constructed in the rear wall of Rusturel, we might be able to sneak into the fortress unobserved. Melkov Stonecarver's workshop was recently uncovered, but no dwarves were left to guard it. Who could have suspected how important it might become? Take the western exit from the peaceful path, and once you come out onto the mountainside, turn west and climb the short slope to the cave mouth. Enter the passage and search for the word of the secret way to Rusturel. Borin blanches at your request that he accompany you there. No. I need to stay here. There's so much to be done here. I will come with you in the next adventure, I promise. You should travel to the workshop alone, in order to maintain secrecy. Okay, with western exit. Take the western exit from the peaceful path. And that's where the Balrog fell. Do I still need to kill worms? I think I still need to kill a bunch of worms, actually. With the western exit peaceful path, then turn west and climb a short slope to the entrance. I think that must be it right here.
The workshop of Melkov Stonecarver may hold the key to freeing the dwarf Bori from the clutches of Mazog. There is a rumor of a secret escape passage from the throne room of Durin, and knowledge of it may be found among Melkov's possessions.
You search through the stacks of papers, but find nothing useful. And there's orcs and goblins all over this place, too. Nothing here. Alright, let's continue. Curiouser and curiouser. What did I miss? There's got to be some more papers to find somewhere. Alright, where are you? The word Zurthruk catches your eyes. You have found what you sought. Well, that's good. Hopefully. All right. Hopefully this will help Rowan a bit.
You've done it, my friend. You've done it.
Look at these drawings. This is clearly Zabagathol, which means these hallways here connect to Rushdabel and... Rowan laughs with delight. See this tunnel here? I would wager all the treasures of Khazad-dûm that this passage appears on no map save this one. Now, where can we gain access to this passage? Zerthruk or the secret road? If we follow it along this way, we... Rowan's smile becomes a mask of confusion. Unless I read this wrongly, it seems that Zerthruk connects to... Buzungar? Can this really be? Very interesting.
You must walk the secret road. I wish I could come with you, but I cannot.
The secret road. How many fates must have entwined for the Iron Garrison to break open the entrance to Bazun-Gaha just when we need it? If the secret road was built, you will find the entrance to it deep within Bazun-Gaha. It must be important to have happened to this day of all days. Rowan suddenly finds himself unable to meet your eyes. I wish I could come with you to walk this secret road or rescue Bori, but there is still too much to do. And, well, I am needed here. We will fight together on the next adventure. I swear it. Return to Bazun-Gaha, located southwest of here, and in the southeastern corner of Thrak Bazan, and speak with Ovar Bellhammer. He will accompany you along to Zerthruk if it exists, though he should be your only companion in the interest of secrecy. So we go back.
You say there is a secret way behind the walls of Sabbath-Cathal?
Into Roosterrill, where Mazog has set his throne? I don't know. It seems unlikely to me. With an eyebrow raised, Ovar listens to your explanation of Rowan's idea that it might be possible to rescue Bori. This is all well and good, but why isn't Broin cutting with you on this errand? If you ask me, he's still not over his experience in the watery den of the Watcher. It seems to me that Lord Broger has been trying to give his son trivial tasks to coax him from this brooding, but it is yet to work. Broin will not be himself, but he is able to conquer whatever fear clutches him. No matter. If you descend once again into the depths of Bazun Gahar, where you stood against Graun the Gerog, and can find the entrance to this Zumthruk, I will join you on the other side. Alright. Let's see here. I probably have to go all the way back down to where the... because that's probably why he was there. I think I'm going the wrong way, of course. Of course I'm going the wrong way. Why wouldn't I? There we go. Ah, there it is.
The secret way out of the throne room of Durin was known to a few only, all of whom perished during the fall of the great dwarf kingdom. But the errant mark of a forgotten scribe preserved a record of its existence, and now it may be used to rescue the dwarf Bori from the clutches of the orcs.
This is incredible. Can we really use this passage to get behind the walls of Sabbath-Cathal? For how long has this tunnel remained undiscovered by dwarf or orc? Let us find out. Let us see if this passage is what Broin thinks it is. The hell? By the beard of Durin. Look at this place. Even in disrepair, such craftsmanship. Give me a moment. I'll rejoin you further ahead. Oh, I hate shit like this. Okay. Olvar has arrived at this end of Zurthrok. I believe now my friend Roosterrow must be just ahead. You are right. This was once Roosterrow, the great throne room of Durin. The orcs have surely given it a crude new name, but it will always be Roosterrail to the dwarves. Sign on to the orc encampment and search for Bori, Bossi's son, and I will watch the rear to ensure that no creature from Zurthrok surprise us while we are doing battle with the orcs. I will guard the rear while you search ahead for Bossi. Pretty much lost all my buffs. Let's get them back up. Ovar has arrived at the orc encampment. Good work, but it seems they are not keeping Bori here. We will confront Mazog directly and force him to tell us where Bori has been imprisoned. Mazog will pay for his crimes, and he will tell us what he has done with Bori. I'll let Ovar engage. Wow, this throne room has really gone downhill. How came these maggots before me? Were not the front gates barred? They were, Lord Mazog. Ah! What's your excuse, worm? How these fools enter my fortress? I do not know, Lord Mazog. It is not possible. I will kill them for you. Enough of this, Mazog. You will tell us where you've imprisoned the dwarves you've captured. I do not imprison dwarves, Rankbeard. I slay them. I am Mazog, cleaver of dwarf skulls and master of orcs. I will tear you.
This is the end of your days.
Two of Celeborn's finest archers will pierce your heart at my command. Now, where are the dwarves imprisoned? Where is my cousin Bori? Dwarf slaves are no use to me, for they are far too weak. One of the dwarves I slew, the rest I gave to Gorothul. Oh no. He will be halfway to Dol Guldur by now. I should kill you for all the hurt you have caused, Mazog. But I will not. You will remain my prisoner till the dwarves you sent away are rescued. And once we have stormed Dol Guldur and rescued the prisoners, only then will you die by my axe. I swear this oath by the throne of Durin. The dwarf Broin came to Buzun-Gahan not long after you left, and gave such a rousing speech that we could do nothing but follow him here. Who knew dwarves could speak with such vigor? And now he has a prisoner, and has spoken an oath besides. I hope it will not end poorly for Broin or his friends, for there is a curious power to vows taken lightly. I got to thinking that after you left about all the things that you and the others have been through, and I realized something. I can no longer stand by while others fight my fight. Once I resolved to leave my self-pity behind, I hurried to Buzun-Gahan and convinced the elves there to come with me in pursuit of you. Our fortunes held that we arrived just when most needed. I must hope that Bori is still alive, that he is one of the two dwarves sent to Dol Guldur. It is only this hope that can keep me fighting. Let us leave this place and arrange for the prisoner to be kept somewhere safe. Mazog will not trouble us on the journey or he will lose his life, and painfully.
You see the good that can be done when elves and dwarves work together.
Mazog was right to fear the alliance and hope that it should never come to pass. The dwarf Broin came to Losrothrod, winded from a long run, and asked that we accompany him in pursuit of you. He claimed to have made an error by leaving you to attempt the rescue of his kinsman with Ovar alone, and his regret of that decision spurred him onward. You are fortunate that he regained his courage when he did. You and Orvar both. It's not bad. But it's not something I need. But we'll grab it anyway.
Haldir can arrange an audience for you with Lord Celeborn.
Lord Celeborn wishes to speak with you about what has happened. Return to Hadlan Haldir and speak with Haldir about obtaining an audience with the Lord of Lothlorian. So it is now back to Lothlorian. And before we go there, I need to take a quick break, so if you will give me just a moment, please, I will be right back.
It is good to see you again. I will take you to see Lord Celeborn, if you are ready.
The defeat of Mazog has sent ripples of hope throughout the dwarves of the Iron Garrison. Though it be short-lived, my husband Celeborn must be satisfied with that victory and turn his eyes towards other dangers on the horizon.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood. We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
The Iron Garrison struggled against new dangers unearthed in the depths of Moria, and the errant mark of a long-dead scribe brought to light a secret way into the throne room of Durin. Mazog was defeated, but not before revealing that his captives had been sent with Gorothul to Dol Guldur, the dark fortress in Mirkwood.
When the time comes for us to cross the river and fight, I will call for you.
Oh, wow. How about I do this so you can actually hear what the hell I'm saying? Huh? This is a Leo dog. This is Leo. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Okay, I'll put him on my lap while we adventure a bit more. And we'll go ahead and grab the cloak. There we go. We'll grab the cloak of the Galadriel. There we go. And that just bestowed a deed on me. The Mines of Moria Part 2. Complete Chapters 7, 8, and 9.
The preparations required by the Golden Host will take some time.
Book 8, Chapter 1. Escape from Rustaruro. Lord Kettleborn is making preparations for the great incursion into Mirkwood. Not for conquest, but to forestall the attack from Dol Guldur that must surely come. We are gathering supplies and making all things ready for the passage of the Maladrim, the Golden Host, and the Lord and Lady are carefully selecting those who will lead it. One of those I think likely to travel with the Golden Host is named Isuriel. She is a student of history and of the mysteries of the natural world, and spoken often with Mithrandir on a rare occasion his business brought him to the Golden Wood. She seeks to know the true nature of things and loves the unraveling of puzzles and secrets above all else. Isuriel has been asking for you. She wished to hear the tale of Mazog's capture in the depths of Moria from your lips, and had questions to ask of you. Look for her on the high flet atop Seren Amroth. Okay. Actually, I think at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I just realized the time, and my partner is needing things. And I got a dog right here. This is a good dog. This is a good boy. This is a very good boy. So, we would like to thank you very much for joining us today. We hope you have a very good time. This is Leo. He's a good dog. So, hope you have a very good day, ladies and gentlemen. My next scheduled stream will be this Wednesday for Sci-Fi Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, and I will be doing Star Wars, continuing with the Smuggler campaign. And I'll be doing Lord of the Rings again on Friday for Fantasy Friday. And we will pick up right here with Book 8, Chapter 1, where we head to Seren Amroth. But we would like to thank you very much for joining us, and we hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care, and we will see you very soon. Goodbye, and be safe.